Good morning. This is a short presentation of the barcode shuffler control module developed by AutoAssembly. So right now I'm sharing with you my screen with the barcode login page. You can see here how a user would log in. Let's say if I'm user 1 with password 1. I have here a company selection just like Sage. So you could choose to log in to the company that we are using. And notice that we also provide for a language pack for the barcode. So this is meant to make it easy for the operators to use the system by having it display the fields using their own language. So for example, we have Chinese, we can have Korean, we can add Spanish easily or French. So that's just a small language pack that we can put in. This is now the main menu for the barcode control module. For today, we will focus on the shuffler control module. So this module works in conjunction with the AutoSimply shuffler control module. So you can see here the 6 different transaction types used in shuffler. So at this point, I'll just quickly show you the back-end shuffler control module, and you could see the difference between the desktop shuffler versus the barcode shuffler. So instead of having people use a drop-down field to select transaction, we now have presented it as a touchscreen button that they can click on using a tablet or a handheld. So one thing to also note here is that the barcode user under the inventory barcode module is linked to a specific shuffler control user. So in my example, I linked barcode user 1 to a predefined shuffler control user admin. So this allows us to preset some default values for shuffler control. So let me now go to shuffler user master, and you can see that for user admin, we have predefined that by default we will be using operator 1. We have a operation called assembly, a work center called assembly, and a station 1 for assembly 1 machine. So if we go back now to the barcode, you can see here that if I wanted to do a shop floor setup, I could click on the setup button. This would now allow me to create a new record. You can see how the system by default copies the time and the date. This is from the system date and time, and you can see that of course I could change it. Right now I'm just manually changing it so that I would have a variance. I can then key in the MO number. So this is right now I'm just typing it in, but normally you would be using a scanner to scan this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did not create MO number 1 yet. So let me just quickly copy a MO number. So this is now going into the manufacturing module. Let's just use MO number 3. So this is my example. Let's go back to the barcode. I'm now scanning MO number 3. You would see here by default I have operator 1, operation 100, work center 1, and station AS01. So if I wanted to, I could change it to operator 2. I can change it to operation packaging. This would then require the scanning of the work center 2 for packaging and a packaging number 1 station, which is maybe a machine. I can put in some comments, so testing, click on OK, and then start. So that is the setup time being recorded as a starting point, just like a stopwatch. Once it's completed, we expect the users to stop. So you can see that we are now capturing 15:39 with a 9-minute setup time. I can then post. So this is now shuffler number 6 being recorded in the shuffler control module. So the same is true for any transaction. So for example, if I now go into shuffler control runtime, here I can create a new record for shuffler. And then again, I'm just manually changing the time so we can have a value come out. I can scan the MO number. So let's say it's MO number 3. This time I won't change the values for operator, operation, work center, and station. So this is like simulating somebody who's doing the same thing all through the day. So there's no need to change it. I can just quickly click on post, and I would have started the record. You can see Shuffler 7 being started. And then once I complete the runtime, I would just stop. And since this is runtime, I could then input here the quantity produced. So let's say it's 3, post. Now we have a 5-minute runtime using Shuffler control number 7. If I wanted to, I could actually start multiple records of Shuffler and leave it open until I'm ready to close it. So for example, I can create a record, let's say this one starting at 331 for the same MO number. So this time I won't change anything. And let's say I proceed to move on to another job. So I can close this, start a new record. So this is, let's say, from 338 for another MO. So let's say it's MO number, well, let's just use the same MO, it doesn't matter, and then post. So you would see here that we now have 2 records open, this time for the same MO. And eventually when I'm ready, I can just go back and then stop and then record here a quantity output post. So if we now go back to the Shuffler control module, you would see here that under the default MO operation queries for MO number 3, we would see that for operation 100, I have actually posted today 2 runtimes. And then for operation packaging, I actually posted today a setup time. So that's a quick example of how Shuffler records are being posted via the handheld or the tablet to the Shuffler control module of AutoSimplay. So aside from the setup and the runtime, you can also do it for rework, cleanup, downtime, stoppage. So just to do a quick example, if I look at Shuffler downtime, so this is like simulating a machine breakdown or maybe something goes wrong. So I can create a new record. Let's say this was for 1540. Since this is a downtime, it doesn't really involve any specific order. So we don't charge it to any order. You have here the operator, the work center, the station, and the reason code. So this is predefined in Shuffler. So I could then post. That's the start of my downtime. And when I finish the downtime, I could just stop. This captured 3 minutes, and then I can post. So that was a downtime record. So that's basically a quick demo of Shuffler control. Hopefully that explained to you what Shuffler control can do. And I hope it gives you a good idea of how we can extend the ERP software to involve the operators or on the production floor using the barcode control module. Thank you and have a good day.